Ever wondered if you could master the art of mixology in just an hour? Prepare to be amazed as we turn your home bar into a cocktail paradise, all while uncovering secrets even seasoned bartenders might not know. Welcome to Toast to Wine, your go-to guide for wine, spirits, and food pairings. Whether you're a novice or just curious, we're here to help you build confidence and explore the world of flavor. Subscribe and join the journey with us today. Mastering mixology might seem like a skill reserved for the elite bartenders of high-end cocktail bars, but it's more accessible than you think. In this journey, we'll show you how to transform everyday ingredients into extraordinary drinks. And here's a bonus. Stay tuned to discover the one secret ingredient that will elevate any cocktail you make. Many shy away from making cocktails at home, thinking it's a craft best left to the professionals. The image of a crowded bar with a mixologist furiously shaking up a storm can indeed feel daunting. Yet the reality is far simpler and more fun. Mixology doesn't require a chemistry degree or a bar stocked with rare ingredients. In fact, with just a few essentials, you're well on your way to crafting drinks that are as delightful as they are easy to make. Question: what's your biggest fear when it comes to making cocktails at home? Share in the comments. Forget the idea that you need a high-end bar setup to start. A cocktail shaker, a jigger, and a muddler are your primary tools. These items are readily available and won't break the bank. With these in hand, you're equipped to tackle a wide variety of cocktail recipes. A list of these affordable essentials are noted in the video description below. Imagine this. You've got friends coming over and you want to impress. Pull out your cocktail shaker, measure out precise amounts using the jigger, and muddle fresh herbs or fruits for that extra zing. It's all about mastering these tools to give your drinks that professional edge. Question: what's your go-to tool for making drinks at home? Let us know below. The essence of mixology lies in balancing flavors. Sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. Think of the classic margarita. The sweetness of triple sec, the bite of lime juice, and the robustness of tequila come together in perfect harmony. Balancing these elements is what transforms a good drink into a great one. Consider experimenting with different combinations. For instance, pairing the bitterness of Campari with the sweetness of vermouth in a Negroni opens up a world of flavor that's both complex and satisfying. Let's delve into some classics that you can easily recreate. Take the old-fashioned, for instance. A simple mix of bourbon, sugar, bitters, and a twist of citrus. Now, give it a modern twist by infusing your simple syrup with spices like cinnamon or adding a splash of smoky mezcal. Another crowd pleaser is the mojito. Traditionally, it's just rum, sugar, lime, mint, and soda. But what if you muddled in some seasonal fruits like strawberries or blackberries? It's these little twists that take a classic and make it uniquely yours. Question: have you ever added your own twist to a classic cocktail? What was it? Share your creations with us. Now for the promised bonus. The secret ingredient that elevates any cocktail. Homemade flavored syrup. This simple syrup is the backbone of many great drinks, adding sweetness and depth without overpowering the other ingredients. The beauty of making your own syrup is the ability to infuse it with a wide array of flavors, from lavender to ginger, creating a personalized touch that takes your cocktails to the next level. Here's how to make simple syrup at home. First step: the ingredients. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and optional flavorings like a handful of fresh herbs like mint or rosemary, a few slices of ginger or lavender blossoms. Second step: the directions. In a small saucepan, combine the sugar and water. Place the saucepan over medium heat, stirring continuously until the sugar has completely dissolved. This should take about 5 minutes. Once the sugar has dissolved, add your chosen flavoring ingredient if desired. Allow the mixture to simmer for another 10 minutes, letting the flavors infuse. Remove from heat and let the syrup cool. Strain out any solid ingredients using a fine mesh strainer. Then pour the syrup into a clean, airtight container. I have also included how to make simple syrup in the video description below. Here's a pro tip. Store your syrup in the refrigerator, where it can last up to 2 weeks. Experiment with different infusions to find your signature flavor. By adding a homemade flavored syrup to your cocktails, such as a lavender-infused syrup in a classic gin and tonic, you elevate the drink with a subtle, complex note that turns a simple cocktail into an extraordinary experience. This versatile ingredient will quickly become a staple in your mixology toolkit. Now that you've learned the essential tools, techniques, and the secret ingredient to elevate your drinks, it's time to put it all together. Imagine crafting a signature cocktail that combines everything we've discussed. Balancing flavors, using the right tools, and adding a personal touch with homemade flavored syrup. For example, let's create a refreshing twist on the classic spritzer. Start with a base of white wine or Prosecco, add a splash of soda water, and then incorporate a few teaspoons of your homemade lavender syrup. The floral notes from the syrup will complement the crispness of the wine, creating a drink that's not only delicious but also visually stunning when garnished with a sprig of fresh lavender or a twist of citrus. This approach allows you to apply the concepts without needing to follow a rigid recipe. Whether you're entertaining guests or simply unwinding after a long day, you now have the tools and knowledge to craft cocktails that are uniquely yours, showcasing your creativity and newfound mixology skills. So, gather your ingredients, experiment with flavors, and start creating your signature cocktail. A drink that tells your story with every sip. With the knowledge of essential tools, the art of balancing flavors, and a few classic recipes with a twist, you're now equipped to impress at any gathering. Remember, the magic of mixology is in the fun and experimentation. So grab your shaker, your favorite spirits, and start creating. And there you have it. Mixology mastery within reach. Happy mixing, and don't forget to leave your thoughts and cocktail creations in the comments below. Click on one of these videos now to continue your wine, spirit, and food journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, leave a comment below. As you explore the richness of wine, spirits, and food, may your experiences be full of joy and discovery. See you next time on Toast to Wine.